Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. Clicked on to long range weather forecast discussion for September 1st to the 13th. For September 1st to the 5th, we will have an active northern stream here. Within this flow, there'll be embedded disturbances or waves coming across, and most of the activity will be confined across the northern states and southern Canada. And during this period, we expect a ridge here near the Bering Sea or the Aleutians. And we have a ridge here, broad ridge covering the eastern U.S., southern U.S., trough here. Miles of good agreement. Temperature will be above normal in the east with anomalies of 5 to 10 degrees above normal. And cool temperatures are forecast for the upper Intermountain West into the plains. Heavy rain is forecast across the middle of Mississippi Valley into the upper Great Lakes, and models are indicating a possible tropical development in the Gulf, with increasing rainfall is expected next week, and I'll get to that later. And the Southwest will experience a return of convection rainfall in the Four Corners. September 4th to the 8th. The pattern remains generally unchanged. You can see we have a ridge here, broad ridge with above normal heights here, center across the northeast and eastern Canada, and we have our trough here across the northwest, northern Rockies. The models are good agreement. So during this forecast period, during this forecast period, this is the best map it can find that I think this is the European ensembles, but it's the best map that I could show, but you get the general idea. Forecasting below normal temperatures for the northwest, and I'm forecasting anomalies near 4 degrees above normal, and above normal temperatures are forecast for the remainder of the nation, with the anomalies of 6 degrees are possible, with higher anomalies in some areas of the west, like as high as 18 degrees across the southwest in the Four Corners region. For precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation here. Probability occurrence is 35%, and then we have above normal precipitation forecast for this region and across this area here. And the probability of occurrence is a wide range. For this forecast, this is 35%. This is as high as maybe 50-55% here. Same thing here. This might be 45 to 55%. Okay, now looking at the period for September 9th to 13th. Keep coming to that map. Here we are at the 9th to the 13th period. This is what we're forecasting, nearly a zonal flow with above normal heights across much of the nation. And most of the models are showing that as I go through the models. Maybe a little stronger ridge here, centered over the Great Lakes, but overall models are in good agreement during this period. So for this forecast period, again, I'm forecasting near to above normal temperatures for much of the nation. Again, this is the best map you can find, these ensembles. I think this is the NAEFS. So I'm forecasting anomalies to be about 4 degrees above normal. For precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation west of the divide, and I'm forecast probability of occurrence is 45 to 55%, and we have above normal precipitation forecast here. Probability of occurrence is 45%. Now getting to the tropics. All right, what do I want to show? All right, I'm going to show you the models here. I don't know if I'm having issues displaying this. Okay, here we are tomorrow. This is the European, or the GFS. Here's one system coming off the African coast here. Looks very well developed. Nothing here yet. I'm sorry I have to do this. And then we go to the next day, Friday. Here's the next system. It looks like it has controlled a closed circulation here. Nothing here yet. This isn't working the way it's supposed to. And now here's a system out in the Atlantic that has a 60% chance of development. showing here pressure of 1,008 millibars. And we're starting to see a little area of convection here that'll come across here in the Gulf. But this will be Saturday, September 1st. And then I'm going to skip a day. I'm going to go to the 3rd. Here's our system here. Again, nothing here yet. I think it'll be later on in the period. And then, alright, I'm going to go here to the 5th. Here's our system here. Nothing developing yet, but there is models showing that. I'll show that in the other maps. And we go, no, I don't want to go to that map. We'll go to next Thursday, a week from now. Here's our system here, and this might be affecting areas of the southeast. That's way out. I'm just saying May, big May, and we see an area of convection starts developing here. Now, that's the GFS. Now I'm going to take a look at the European. We're going to go to Friday. Here's our system here. I'm going to skip to Sunday. Little weaker system here. A lot of convection starting to develop here. A heavy rainfall. I'm going to go to next Tuesday. Here's our system again. It's weaker, mostly activity to the east. But you have the idea. Now we're going to take a look at the wind shear. No, that's not what I want. Okay, the wind shear. This is what I want. The map that was always coming up, and then when I needed it. Okay, if you look at these lines here, these are showing the stronger winds here with this system out in the Atlantic, these solid lines, and then you look at these broken lines here, that's weaker winds, and that's an indication of convergence. And that'll be moving up and along. Here's our system here. It doesn't have much of the models out here for this region yet. And then let me see if I can get another map. Now this is the this is European. This is the 850 millibar map, and you can see here's the winds here. Here's the weaker winds here. These dashed lines. This shows it better. So there's convergence. So there'll be something developing in this area. And here's our other area that we're concerned about in the Gulf here. I don't know if you can see it. It's very small. So these are two areas to watch as we go into Labor Day weekend. Here and here. That's the long-range weather forecast discussion for August 1st to 13th. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.